Hello, Pokemon trainers, and welcome to the King's Court. If this is your first time here on the channel, or if you're a returning viewer, hi, how you doing? Okay, it's been a little while since we've actually uploaded any Pokemon TCG content here to the channel. For the record, if you're familiar with the channel, when it comes to our Pokemon content, I usually upload like online VGC battles, but I haven't had a chance to lately because my Switch has been messed up, and I'm trying to get that fixed. But we have actually been playing a little bit more of the TCG on the side, and I wanted to bring this deck here because October is coming up, which is the month of, spooky stuff. so, uh, and ghosts are actually my favorite type in Pokemon, and that's why I wanted to bring this deck now because we want to get some recorded videos ready for October, and this is actually my updated Giratina Lost Box decks. Now, I know a lot of people aren't really playing like Lost Box right now. A lot of people are playing like uh, Reggie Draco, Miraidon still like is really alive. Electric decks in general. Charizard is still crazy. Pidgeot in general. But the reason I'm still playing this is because Giratina is actually my favorite Pokemon of all time. So I'm basically gonna be playing this strategy until next rotation, because by that point all this should be rotated out, and then I'll probably just go with the Dusknoir deck at that point. But we'll worry about that later. Long story short, I'm gonna go over each card, and at the end of this video, I'll go over a few other cards you could play instead. So that's pretty much it. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more Pokemon content, and that's pretty much everything. I guess the question for this video, let me know in the comments, what are you playing right now? Like I said, I'm playing this, but the Dusknoir deck is really tempting me. Those alternate artworks are just so nice. But we'll get to that later. So that's pretty much it. Okay, start off with the Pokemon, obviously. Four of the main engine of the deck. Gotta have four Comfy. Would not ever cut this from four. This card is just the necessary main backbone of the deck, really. I'll go in order from mostly. Really quick, let's get this out of the way. The big guy, Giratina. I'm still running 3 copies of each. I've seen some builds actually play 4, and I can see why, but personally, I would rather just keep with 3 each. There's never really been a moment where I needed the 4th one, but if you play 4 in your deck, let me know in the comments, what do you think of that? I'll put these a little more up. Yeah, let's keep those in frame. New card I've been actually playing. I actually got this from a friend of mine at locals. This card is Ursaluna is cracked. I gotta be honest. Again, even though I haven't been able to upload any recorded Pokemon battles online, I'm still practicing regulation set H, and Ursaluna is still crazy. This Pokemon is just cracked, and even in the TCG, it's crazy. This card is so good. Really love this card. Still rocking the Radiant Greninja. Would not cut that. Cramorant. Love this card. Sableye still really pisses people off. And I'm still rocking the Manaphy. These are still I personally think this is like the most streamlined and probably the best Pokemon to really run in the deck. There are some other ones you could play, and I'll go over them at the end of the video, like I said. That's actually all the Pokemon. Alright, cool. On to the item cards, trainer cards. For the most important card, for Mirage Gate. Would not cut that. This card's too important. For Nest Balls. I kind of miss VIP Pass a little bit. It's been a little while since I played the TCG, and I kind of miss VIP Pass, but at the same time, I don't, because I hated that card. Like, if you don't open up any, but your opponent opens up like 2 or 3 sometimes, oh man, that's annoying. So at least I don't have to deal with that anymore. Three switch card. This card though is really good still. Two Buddy Poffin. It's kind of like VIP Pass, but it's not as insane because again, VIP Vest is really annoying to use. And 2 Super Rod. I'm actually kind of tempted to bump this up to 3. There's been time 2 was not enough. Okay, a couple of one-offs in the stack. Now, really quick, I don't have the A-Spec card because the price of that thing is insane. But but I'll go over which card I'd rather. So you can still play the deck without it, but if you're going to like a big event, you're way better off playing it if you got it. Got the Force Seal Stone, so I can pretty much get whatever card I want when I need it. Counter Catcher, Rescue Board, Lost Vacuum, Switch, Ultra Ball. I really like these ones, but if I was gonna switch one out, I probably would switch out maybe the Lost Vacuum for the A-Spec if I could. But I don't know, it's really tough. I kind of like the Lost Vacuum sometimes, but it depends. I was playing 2 Temple of Sinnoh, but I guess you can see I'm in this moment where I'm still like messing around with ratios, so I'm actually trying out 1 Artizone. It's not bad, it's a pretty good card. Alright, time for the trainers. 4 Colress Experiment. Pretty much in any Lost Box decks, you gotta play 4 Comfy, 4 Mirage Gate, and 4 Colress. 2 Boss's Order. And I'm running 2 Roxanne, but you could also get away with 1 Roxanne and 1 Iono. But I kind of like the 2 Roxanne personally. It's really funny when you do that to when you manage to get it off on your opponent. All right. 4 Jet Energy. I'll put this up here. 4 Psychic Energy. 3 Grass. And 3 Water. You could really cut down some of the numbers of these. I personally want to cut the Psychic Energy from 4 because you really need 4. You could maybe cut 1 of the Jet Energy if you want, and I was doing that too. But there have been times I really need that extra switch. Although, if I were to, I probably would just cut that and maybe I probably actually would cut that in to play the A-Spec. But this is still a really good card, and that's actually the entire deck. Okay, so a couple cards you could play. Well, for one, when it comes to the one-of cards, like I showed, where were they again? Here they are. Obviously, your 4 Seal Stone, your Catcher, your Rescue Board, your Lost Vacuum, your Switch, Ultra Ball, because there are times you really need to search out your Giratina V-Star, Artizone, Temple of Sinnoh. You could honestly, even if you also wanted, play Pokegear 3.0 if you wanted. It really comes down to player preference. You could really cut out any one of these if you're not feeling them and just play like Pokegear. Another card that you're probably also really better off playing is Feritzi. You know, one of the new amazing dark cards. Because like in the newest set, Dark Pokemon got so many new amazing cards. You're better off playing the new one, Feritzi EX. I'll put a picture. But that card is super nuts. So you could also play that. You could also, if you want, play. I think I have it somewhere on. I think I have it here in this box. Let me see. You could even, if you want, play Squawkabilly. And you also could play Luminion still if you want. So there are a couple cards you could switch around. But I think probably the Pokemon themselves are probably, those are like the best ones. But again, you could always like mix and match the ratios depending on what you want to play. And that's pretty much everything. Again, I want to keep playing this deck as long as possible, even though I know it's really, really kind of outdated at this point. But like I said, I'm gonna enjoy it as long as I can. So if you want to see recorded gameplays, and if you want to see any more Pokemon TCG content, as well as our Pokemon VGC content that I usually upload, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also Channel Member Michael wants to start bringing some more Pokemon Unite to the channel. So if you want to see that, don't also put notification bells so you don't miss out. And that's pretty much everything. Have a good weekend. Take care. Bye.